Hello! Greetings to you from Ukraine and from the Krupa house. These are my good friends Oksana and Slava. And for those of you who have been praying for me for all of these years, you may recognize this lovely young lady here. She was my Ukrainian teacher many years ago. So I just popped over this morning and she made some very yummy, як називається?
Французькі грінки.
French toast and a cup of coffee. Always lovely to come for a visit here. Slava and Oksana and their two children, well, grown children, they have lived here in Rzeszów for the last year and a half. They had been in Kyiv, but when was your apartment
in March 2022.
So 2022 in March, a missile landed by their door of their apartment. And thankfully they were not there at the time, but there were some people in their apartment building that were injured. And we're thankful to God that no one was killed. But because of that, they weren't able to live in their apartment anymore. And the Lord brought them eventually here to Rzeszów. And they've been here for about a year and a half. And we are so thankful to have them here. Slava is a pastor in two churches. He does a circuit, not by pony, but by his car. He goes to a neighboring village and then on to Kyiv and is pastoring two churches. During the week, Oksana is very much involved with the day center and teaching Ukrainian lessons as well, and Slava is involved with the rehab ministry and meeting with some of our men, encouraging and discipling them. And so we are very thankful to have them here. And I just asked Slava if he had a few praise and prayer points for all of you. So we know that there's not much on the news at the moment about what's happening here in Ukraine. So, right from Slava to you.
Thank you. Please pray for Ukraine, and I bet you do. And we really appreciate your support. And the war is going on, and we need your prayers and support. So please pray for that. And also pray for that church will be bold in proclaiming the gospel. Also pray that God would protect our soldiers on the front line, and God would give wisdom to our leaders to make right decisions that would be able to obtain victory and peace, and will be able to provide quiet living and preach the gospel till the coming of Christ for our church. And also please pray that even in these moments we will trust the Lord. We know that God's will is always good and perfect, although it's not understandable sometimes, and it's not the reason not to trust God, but instead trust His word and follow His steps. So pray for our ministry in Kyiv, in Kagarlik, in Rzeszów, where we are, and we are really blessed being here in Rzeszów and with the church and with a community of dear brothers and sisters in the Lord. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And thank you for your prayers. And Oksana, would you like to say hello?
Only hello.
Only hello, wow.
Hello.
Great, thank you so much for praying. And thank you for praying for Oksana and Slava. They are ministering in, like I had mentioned, in different churches, and they also would covet your prayers for wisdom and support as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Be blessed. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.